Yeah. The orange, dude. It looks good on you, man. It looks real
It's
good.
the Procore colors, my man.
Yeah, this guy
No
wearing the
affiliation.
Pro Core colors.
Check it out, dude. These are
I don't,
Procore construction glasses, right?
I don't know. Basically, they are. It's the same exact thing. I don't know if it's the way the light is, but you look like a fucking bumblebee.
You can see the studio lights.
Yeah, they're like shooting at you.
Procore.
Yeah, there you go. Looks like you're a fucking carpenter now. Dope new glasses.
Well, shit, I'm Matt. Been doing 24 years of construction, moved my way up the chain. I can swing a hammer and nail a nail like no one's business. People are popping off. Rogelio jaying up on the old podcast.
Trying to see if I can mute it so I could see Instagram at least.
On your computer? Remember, kids, it's a live show. Can't stress that enough. It is late on the East Coast for my East Coast fellows and fellas. Is a fella a female version of fella? No, right? Fellas is like plural. Like, what up, fellas?
Yeah, I think so. Fellas, fellers. I don't think there's a way to mute it if I wanted to watch it live.
Surprised there's no like little mute button on the IG for you.
Yeah, what do you watch it on?
It just when I have to broadcast it, so it's just running, and I can see it has the little volume icon.
Gotcha. It's dumb that I can't see the freaking commenters.
Yeah, on the IG, I wish they would funnel in, but you know, Instagram's behind the times.
Yeah, well, YouTube. Interesting. We're late today. I don't know if you've already said that, but
yeah, just a little bit.
That's all right. I'm Luke, co-host of the Nobo podcast. This is what episode? We're looking at episode 18. 17. Episode 17 on the year. I'm really looking forward to episode 18. Matt, kick it to you.
Hey, Matt here at the Nobo podcast, co-host. Can't believe we're this far in. Still many more episodes to come. Show's kind of evolving. As we see, we did a giveaway last week, so you know, who knows what this week might bring.
That's true.
We might order somebody a pizza. Oh man, how you been, dude?
You know, we're doing good. I just had a thought. Something popped in my mind that I wanted to say, but I can't fucking remember. Made me laugh about that. Something you said there just made me laugh, and it just poof, just gone. Like that, it's gone. Can't remember. I just got this cool thing on my Instagram. Share this live video with others so they can watch too. That's dope.
Through your channel?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Shared to my own Instagram, Snapchat, Reddit, Threads, the WhatsApp. Interesting. Fucking interesting. What's new, dude? What's you been getting yourself into?
Jam-packed weekend. I can barely walk. I'm crippled.
Got Mannion to go over, talk about that.
Yeah, I got a lot of CrossFit stuff to talk about, but you know, real exciting things. You look tired, dude.
I'm fucking. You see these bags under my eye? Fucking beat tired,
bro.
You what?
What happened, man? What happened this weekend?
I picked up a part-time job.
Yeah.
So during the week, I'm slaying at Procore, slinging in the sales industry. In the evenings, I'm coaching people to be better movers at CrossFit Ventura.
And on the weekends, what are you doing?
And on the weekend, I'm slaying the law, dude. I'm distributing traffic violations, identifying crime, and saving the town. I've picked up a side gig as a deputy right hand is what they call it.
You're like Little John, right?
Yeah.
To
So
Robin
basically,
Hood.
I whipped around in the passenger side of a police cruiser, and Terry, you're watching. Is this legal to talk about? Can you confirm? It's a legal thing. I got in trouble,
For what?
and Taryn can answer. Get
Uh,
stuff what we're allowed to talk about. But basically, yeah, part-time job on the weekends now. Saturday nights, I work the dawn shift. Something.
but seriously. For those that don't know, you can request at any police station to ride along. You get to ride shotty. That's right, shotgun in the police for a whole shift. And Luke here just did that.
Yeah, I
He wanted
just
to open his eyes to a new world.
I think first of all, a couple things. I think I would have loved to be a cop.
Taryn says you're good. Sure approved.
All right, cool. Taryn also told me other things.
She
Told
does
me
that.
I
She
dress
told you.
attire.
She,
What?
she told you she could back squat on a broken knee.
Yeah, and jump off of a pull-up bar and do other stuff. Double under.
So smart.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, ride along, ripping with the law. It was cool. I guess we'll dig in. That's gonna be a whole segment.
So you had a pretty interesting shift, I think, first off the bat. I'd love to know the statistics, Taryn. Taryn, could you pull that up for us? How many people ride along for what did you call it? The dawn shift?
The dawn
I'm
shift.
calling
Right?
it like the fucking night owl, like bad shit's happening hour. Like you went through, what do they say the one time? Like if you're out at, what is it, past 2 a.m.,
Past 2
nothing,
a.m. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m.
and that's
And
basically
I'll tell you, literally 2 a.m. Nothing good happens. I am tired. Only reason, I mean, the only reason I didn't stay the whole time was I have work on Monday. And
let's cut the bullshit.
I was like, look, if I
garage.
what?
I said, let's get to the real reason. You destroyed half the garage.
Yeah, we destroyed half the garage.
Ran out of time.
We took a drill bit, drilled a hole to cut a cabinet with a drill bit, and eventually drilled a hole into a water line
that we installed.
So it was an easy fix because we just drilled a hole through the pipe. And it was right at the end. It was like, we're about to break it through. So yeah, we destroyed the garage. Of course, a typical fucking Matt project. I said, I'm going on this to going on my shift soon. And he said, we'll be done in an hour.
I just realized if our full-time jobs fail, me and you, like you talked about, could start a plumbing company called Mario and Luigi. I feel like you kind of look like Mario, and I've got the Luigi down, especially with this hat. Mario and Luigi's plumbing.
Anyway. That'd be great. We could we'll install RO systems. And nothing's done. It's done like the way it would be done if it was done by like a relative or like your husband. Like we're not gonna do anything perfect.
We'll come back a few times.
How many times did
we might yell at each other? It might be a fucking full-blown fist fight. Get it done though. I thought today was yesterday was actually one of our better projects.
Explain to him how we put the screws in today.
Yeah, I couldn't get any leverage because I was on some janky stool. Sorry, not to say janky. I was on those nice stools that you see behind Luke. And I couldn't get any leverage to push the drill into the wall. So Luke would get there behind my elbow and like press the whole thing in. And it worked. Worked great.
Yeah, it did work. It went right in, but that's the way.
The ingenious ideas we went with.
We also took a drill bit and put 40 holes in the wall to see where the studs were. I definitely think it's just California. The way these houses are built is just janky. They're old school. They just do things off the cuff. It's like, oh yeah, we ran out of 2x4s like We're just gonna do our own thing for this thing. Literally, the studs were not even measurements, right?
Yeah, we had two that were 16 inches apart, which is standard, and then one was 11, just 11. No, there wasn't a door next to it. It was just 11.
Yeah, my thought is I think we're just like certain times where you know how they do those cross ones in there. Um, you're
Sam
used to
says,
those.
you can see
Yeah,
it
the
now.
perfect built houses. The
Yeah.
Amish will literally build a house, pick it up, and put it down. Like they'll
Yeah.
place it pre-built, prefabbed. Wait, and after I was just cracking up. Anybody in the chat or like watches how contagious our laughs? Like I just laugh because I like me and you were just laughing. So if you kept laughing, I probably wouldn't have been able to stop.
Did we take you to that improv show that one time in Washington?
Yeah, we went in Washington.
I didn't like it. Never mind.
But I think that's when I was visiting. I don't think I lived there. I think I was just visiting.
Oh, really? I thought it was like us trying to get you out of the house because you were just like,
Nah, I'm
that
pretty
was
sure.
like breakup after a 4-year relationship, staring at the wall, depressed.
Yeah, I don't think it was that. I think I came out to visit, and actually, you might be right. Chill if you're out there. That might be true. Yeah, it might have been after the breakup. No, it wasn't. No,
No,
because if anything, Julia came with us.
dude, you're right. That
Yeah.
was the awkward visit before
Yeah, before the breakup. Yeah,
awkward visit. Yeah, that was an
yeah.
awkward.
Eric was there, right?
I don't think so. I think it was just us,
And Pearson and Nate.
possibly.
Funny. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, our last that contagious.
I think so.
Well, nobody in the fucking chat thinks so.
There's nobody here. It's late night. It's just shooting.
Yeah, it's late night
Anyway,
shit. I've done it before. Me and Maggie, my sister, used to do it all the time. If I would start laughing, she would laugh to the point where she would cry because she's laughing so hard just because I'm laughing. And it's like we would usually laugh at some of the shit that wasn't even funny. Well, it was funny to us. Like, obviously, we thought it was funny, but that's why we were laughing.
It's like when we would ask Josh that joke.
Which one?
Oh, math.
Which one?
I forget how it goes, but we basically just knew the answer to the question, and then he would say, and we'd start laughing. It was like, "What year did you take math or algebra or something?" And we knew his school was like a year behind. I mean, he would start,
We hit him in the chest, remember?
and then run because we were afraid of him.
I'm gonna start doing that to fucking Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed he's not he's not into like fist pumps. Every time after a while I go to give him one, he like washes his hands after.
He's very hygienic, dude.
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
I'm
that's
laughing
funny.
so
I've
hard.
always said we need more touch in life, like in general.
Just touching people more.
Yeah. Like we're tactile cues, but I mean like in like a friendly, like a hug, hello.
Well, that's
fist
something like
slap
would you
on the
say
chest.
you were good at that? That's what something like remember we used to make fun of Kendall for that.
Yeah, I'm not good at it now.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like to invade people's personal space.
Yeah, but other people don't give a shit. Like sometimes like
Daddy. He
Like
gives you a
who?
hug on a Cleef Daddy. He like hits
Yeah,
a
that's
full
what I was gonna say. Exactly. He'll hug you 10 times though. He'll hug you once, then hug you again, and then hug you again.
But as a coach too, it's like, you know, like back in the day, or maybe they still do it. Weren't like high school coaches just slapping you on the ass every 2 seconds?
I don't know. Probably, but then it probably doesn't happen anymore.
Tell us, dude. All right, let's get us back on track. So you're frustrated, you're flustered, you rushed out the door, no time to pack lunch.
Yeah.
Went on
Well,
this ride along. Did you eat?
yeah, I go into the kitchen. Water's shut down on the fish thing. So I'm pissed about that still.
Hold on. The whole rest of the house water works. It's just the fish tank. Kids
It's
freaking
a vital fucking key. Shoes everywhere. I haven't eaten yet. I did manion in the morning, and when I say I haven't eaten yet, I don't even think I ate lunch. I ate probably 2 ounces of meat before or right after the WOD. I drank a protein shake, and after that, yeah, it was just like me and you just did our usual. We started to do projects, and it never ended. So I go in the kitchen, take a fucking pack of ground beef, start cooking it. Cook it, put it in a container, put it in the fridge, and don't eat any. I didn't take it with me. Change, rip off, and go to my dawn shift or dusk shift. Um, the
We still
dawn
don't know
shift.
what's
I think it's called the dawn shift. Um,
All right. So was it weird rolling up to the police station?
oh yeah, weird. I didn't even think that's what it looked like. I
Yeah.
pulled up to it, and I was first of all, there was no parking. There was a fucking event going on.
Was
So
that your first? I don't think I've ever walked into a police station.
yeah, I've never been into one.
What it looked like inside.
What
Like
you
a
would
elementary
expect.
school? I'm picturing an elementary school.
Yeah, fucking cinder block walls.
Yeah, dated paint.
Yeah, no windows, fucking locked with like thick ass metal door. And then yeah, basically, what you would think,
Is
admin
there like a
stuff.
receptionist?
Yeah, there's a front desk. I didn't see it. I went in the back door. The front desk was closed, so I stroll up, confused, don't know where to go.
Did they
Uh,
assign you an officer?
yeah, they assigned me an officer.
Okay.
He signed some documentation. Um, you don't get a pick. I tried to.
When do you meet the officer?
They greeted me at the door. So, but like cold. They greeted me coldly. Like, so I was already, sweating a little bit. You didn't know what was going on. Stroll
Like,
up, I go through this metal gate. They frisk you down, check you, make sure you
really?
don't have anything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they didn't do that. But I did leave. I carry a pocket knife and I left that in the car. I was like, oh shit. What if there's a metal detector? I could have had it, I think.
I would have thought the same thing.
Yeah,
I've been to the courthouse and that's like ridiculous there. Holy
yeah.
shit. You feel like you're going into the president's locker room.
Yeah, they check you for everything. Well, I just assumed, so I was just like, I'll just leave it in the car. I don't need it. So go in. I get introduced to my officer. I go to shake the officer's hand. Super polite. The officer just disregards my hand. So we go in. I get some paperwork I got to sign, and I'm walking around. It's small. I thought there'd be more people. Thought there'd be a lot more people. I was kind of confused. Then we typical corporate. They run corporate.
What time did you get there?
5:50.
5:50. So we're hitting into the evening hours.
Yeah, 5:50 p.m. So yeah, I mean, admin's gone, nothing. Don't forget, it's also a weekend.
Yeah.
So I walk in, typical, just like corporate. You sit down, and we go through a huddle, team stand up. The only difference is there's poor structure on the police.
They don't do like the whole you go around the room, say what you did yesterday, what you're doing.
That's what they were attempting to do. So like corporate, where it's like, hey guys, here's like leadership, here's agenda, boom, let's bounce around, talk about, let's go through the steps of what we need to get covered. This was just.
Should we run through that real quick? What's your stand up like?
My stand up at work.
Yeah.
Hop in, everybody's shooting the shit. Usually, like everybody's got different Zoom backgrounds on. We got one guy that's always like dancing, and then everybody's like, all right, we got everybody, cool. And then we go into it. I have 3 different stand ups. That's civil stand up. Then we have our other team stand up. And then we have a office stand up. They're all different, but yeah, we kind of just go around. Leadership goes around the horn, talks about stuff, and then they have like little breaks thrown in there. They're like, who won the weekend? Boom. Let's talk about that. I'm like, oh, geez. Here we go. And then
over statistics and shit.
Yeah. Then we go through numbers. Don't forget, we're, sales. So we'll go through different things there, depending on what team we're talking about. One of the stands up, we go through a slide deck every time, and it's never updated.
Giving the police department a fucking hard time. Yours sounds brutal.
Well, I'm saying mine's structured. That was the difference. So we stroll into the police station.
Hold on. So mine's more like I go in. My manager's usually double booked, so I have to run it. I share my screen. I show a little task board. I'm like, yo, what up, guys? I'm like, let's kick this thing off. Basically, you go out when it's your turn. You basically say, all right, yesterday I created this button for, your household picker. And today I'm planning on just finishing up that. I want some reviews on that one, and then I'll push it in. so and so, you're up next. And then you just go around the room like that. Then at the end of it, we're just like, any questions, anything blocking you? And it's like, yes, no. If it is, I got to field some questions. Hey, this bug came in. Is it a high urgency? No. Okay. And that's basically it. Simple, dude. Ours is the simplest one.
Hey, here's a symbol. The last 30 minutes, how long, how short?
15.
Okay, yeah.
Especially when I run.
Yeah. That's cool. Like that's one value that we have at the office where it's like when we're done going over, if it's a 5-minute stand up, it's like, go get back to work, get your time back, get your day done.
So what's the police one like? Do they do like an icebreaker to open?
No, since I was the ride along, I got to introduce myself. I tried to make a joke. Everybody just stared at me. I'm obviously just not fucking funny. So I sit down. It's like, super serious. Introduce yourself. So I was like, I'm Luke Lombardi. I'm in sales. So I'm, been looking for something a little bit more exciting in my life. I figured doing a ride along would be the thing. Crickets in the fucking room.
What about your officer? They didn't even fucking like.
No, officer just fucking stared at me. Didn't say a fucking word.
He was probably thinking, I got this fucking guy for the next 12 hours.
Yeah, probably. So that's not the only joke I try to pass. Okay. So we're sitting there and we're talking. I'm introducing myself. They're making jokes like
this meeting.
So I'm just telling them, I'm like talking about myself. So I'm still introing myself. I'm Luke, blah, blah, blah. My joke didn't land. So I jump on to the next thing. I'm like, from Philadelphia. One of the guys was like, go Birds. And he was like, yeah, let's go, baby. And then we continue talking. They all just, kind of chat. One of the guys was like, oh, wait. I forget what they said. So whatever. One of them interacted with me. It was nice. There was some conversation there. One of the guys next to me, not my officer, but he was really nice. And then something else. And then another joke. I tried to land another joke. I was like, I'm in sales and think I'm pretty good at quota driving stuff. And I figured I'd help, end of the month coming up, help my officer get up to quota.
What were your first impressions? You don't have to what were some of your first impressions? Like what you think of Leroy, the sergeant?
Sergeant Leroy was exactly what you would think of a sergeant.
Yeah.
Low key. If you could break him down, super funny, super friendly, probably, but he has to play the card. Otherwise the boys and girls walk all over you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
anyone else stick out?
Nah, nobody stuck out. Everybody was pretty chill.
Normal people.
What?
Did it remind you of work? Was it just normal people?
Yeah, just normal people. Just like I honestly don't even know if I would think they were cops and outside of
the
station. Friendly. Some of them really talkative. Other ones super quiet. It's just like a normal thing. Just I'm just underdressed. I didn't know there was a fucking dress code. Let's start there.
Yeah. They didn't prep you on that, I guess.
I tried to call a friend and I was like, hey, I know you have seen this happen before. No. And they're just like, oh, yeah, we're X, Y, and Z.
Didn't we drive by one? And I was like, oh, shit.
We did. Yeah, we drove by one on Friday and was dressed in a fucking suit.
Yeah.
But I heard a lot of times this is like officers are like this is like an intro to like potentially like, oh, this is like I might actually pursue this career.
Like some rando.
Yeah. Like they're actually pursuing. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. I'm over here just going around. I didn't even get to play with the fucking computer. My fucking officer, super to the books. I wanted to fucking run some plates.
So how long this meeting last? Like an hour?
Nah, 30 minutes. Normal stand up. And we go. Yeah, but then it gets to like, like close your eyes and envision like some fucking badass music. They all stand up. They all got their fucking vests on. They're like grabbing their guns, setting their cars up. It's like a Call of Duty fucking scene. Going in there, throwing the guns in the center, making sure they've got ammo in their gun, pressing the button, locking shit, going in the trunk.
At this point?
And they also take care of nothing, just chucking shit like against the side of the fucking car. I'm like, what's that? I'm like, give me a tour of the car. The officer stares at me. Was like, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah. I was like, do we got an AED? What do we bring with us?
Yeah, it's a glass proof.
They got like Milwaukee like stuff in the back. No explanation of what they're for. Only explanation I got was if something happens, here's the bulletproof vest, and you press this button.
Yeah, do we know if the car is bulletproof? Like, no?
No, the car ain't bulletproof.
All right.
Nah, I don't think it's bulletproof.
Also, pause. Why, Willie? Why are you on Instagram, bro? Get on the
Yeah,
YouTube. You're our
get
fucking
on
biggest.
YouTube. We're gonna have to switch platforms to Instagram. This is so now the night hasn't even started yet.
We're still loading up the car.
We're
So
still
what
loading
else?
up the car. Now I sit in the car, buckle
Guns
up. I think
we
we're
touched on. Hold on. What else is in there?
in the car.
Like, what are you prepping? Just guns and ammo?
Yeah, just like their normal due diligence. It's all.
Yeah. What kind of cups are thrown in there? Plastic or metal?
Oh, I don't think any. I think they're on the officer.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see any. I wasn't told. I mean, there ain't anything special about the car. It smells like Pop's old car.
They really? No
Yeah,
air?
like yeah, like no air freshener. So yeah, I got in the car. First thing I smelled, you know those chairs must just be from like sweat and dirty bum. And it starts to smell like it smelled like pop. It smelled like sawdust. Like that smell.
Yeah.
So I got in there. It's also maybe just that type of car because most cruisers are what Chevys.
Yeah,
I
or
think.
Ford. Yeah,
Or
Chevy.
Ford or Chevy. Yeah, one of those two. Yeah. But I just had a distinct smell. But we get into the car.
Do you just go right to the front seat, or do you sit in the back just to feel it out?
No, I sat in the front. At the back, I don't know if they clean it. Kind of. I just was freaked out about the back. But I asked the officer for like, tour of the back. Nothing. No, I'm kidding. I didn't ask.
Was it the car with the there was like a whole grate there, right?
Yeah, great. And then I think like plexiglass or acrylic or something.
Man, I would have loved to have gone. I wish I was invited to something like that.
Yeah, I can get you the paperwork, dude.
That's fine. That's all
I
right.
think you'd struggle with dusk though, the dawn shift. Not your type of speed.
Yeah, so hold on, wait. Before we got in the car, like, did you hit a shot of coffee?
I should have. I think two things would have happened though. If I did that, the officer would have hated me because I wouldn't have stopped talking. But I think the officer also hated me because I was like by 10 o'clock in like my shutdown mode and my brain was starting to get slow and I wasn't talking much. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, the whole time I was like, oh, this guy probably thinks I'm a fucking idiot. I'm tired, not talking.
Where the hydrogen water might have saved you.
Yeah, I should have had the hydrogen water. We got to talk about that too. We're gonna buy those bottles tonight.
You clearly can't do shit. Sam,
don't even piss me off. I tried and then I pissed the officer off. I was like, can I wear bulletproof like I wanted to look the part. Like we had some of these calls and I'm just fucking standing there with like a fucking little badge that says like a citizen.
All right, hold on. Let's unskip that. So you're in the cruiser. Yeah. Like what's going on there? You listening to anything?
We're just ripping. Well, we pull right out and boom, pull somebody over immediately. Yeah, we whip right out. Typical what you would.
No, it's like very
Palms, yeah, just constant.
Oh,
I didn't even get. I wanted like a headset, but I didn't get one either. I put a Google review up about that.
Is there a dash cam?
Actually no, I don't think so. I asked that question. No dash cam.
Is there any cameras? Like how the Tesla, you press that camera thing, you can see all around the car.
From what I was told, no. I don't. I just think it depends.
We gotta fund the police people. Like, come on.
I think it's more like state jurisdiction. Like, I would imagine. I think certain states are allowed, others aren't. I also asked the question. I said, are like highway or state troopers? They probably have it versus other ones don't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just outdated vehicles or this station was outdated. But we're ripping around town and it's nighttime and the officer's just like
pulled someone over right away, right out the gate.
Well, no, not cash money. Yeah. Am I allowed to like explain the events that happened?
Yeah. You just don't drop any names. Don't drop any street names and you'll be fine.
Yeah, so first one,
you're ripping someone already.
Yeah, we didn't. No, we didn't. The officer didn't even see it. First of all, I called it out, and then the officer gets all anxious that I.
You got those trained eyes for crime, dude. That's why you're a 5-star driver, dude. The awareness is just like the pinnacle.
The officer says to me, "Wait, really?"
Shit. Wish we could go to a commercial break. Someone call in.
Yeah, why doesn't someone call in? Oh, you guys, it's a live show. So, yeah, I mean, events like you also got to remember this is when you're in it, it's different. Like the officer was just bummed it wasn't as an exciting as a night, and I was like, "What do you mean? Just doing any of this stuff?"
Exciting already. You ripped the fucking pullover right away.
Oh, this officer though, like he didn't see it, so we were just we were the backup officers at this point. Um, so we stroll up, go over, simple stuff, just you know, I don't even know what you call that stuff, just a correctional ticket, get it fixed, and everything's good. You
It's
know,
a ticket.
yeah, it's like more of like the good cop, bad cop type of stuff. And
Did
this
you roll up
officer,
the situation or did you just stay in the car?
I rolled up, strolled up, bro.
You wearing
My
skates?
officer like points at me the whole time. Let's go. Stand right there.
Do you
Points at
say
me.
anything?
No, I
You
just,
just like standing
I,
behind them?
yeah, I just stand behind, just observe. It's just interesting to see what they say.
The driver say anything to you? Like who the
No,
fuck's
so I didn't go for this one. I didn't go up to I just
okay.
stayed back
You just
near
stood
the
like real
cruiser
tight.
and observed. I wasn't at this point, wasn't sure what I was allowed to do, what I wasn't allowed to do. Also,
You're
like
also
that.
unarmed. Like I don't know how much I'm doing unarmed.
Also, I asked, they said it'd be fine, but that's where the vest was supposed to come in. But I'm not allowed to look the part, is what I was told. You have to look like
Okay.
a citizen.
Well, I'm sure you did.
Oh, yeah, I looked like a citizen. I probably, at some point, they probably thought I was the one getting in trouble. Like
Yeah, it's almost
people,
kind of weird because I would think the suit, if you had to wear a full suit, then I wouldn't think you were a civilian. I would think you were like fucking CIA.
that'd be badass. Fucking wear some aviators. I was asked if I was allowed to wear aviators, and I was going to go full mustache, slick back, greased hair,
Yeah,
stroll
the
up.
mustache would have looked the part.
Yeah, it would have looked the part, but I went in with some scruff because I ran out of time, which I probably wasn't allowed to do. You probably had to be clean shaven.
Yeah.
But then we just cruise around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Terran Groups.
yeah, they probably do. Because then, so later in the night, another thing happened, and they like kept trying to talk to me like I was, something. And I was like, I was like, I don't know.
You should have just bullshitted. You should have
I
just
so
said
bad wanted to. That's what I'm telling you. If I had coffee, a whole different. I would have fucked around so much. I
just like
probably
the
would have pissed the
typical
officer off.
catchphrases. Like, yes, it's just this isn't good. It's not good. You know what I can tell you? This is not. I've never seen this before.
I could have just been like, "Oh, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I can assure
Yeah,
you."
throw that. Yeah, we'll figure this one out. I just
Yeah.
something like this.
Pick up my phone and just start calling up, like call you, tell you to like check different cameras out and
Hey,
sign
man, it's
in.
not looking good here.
Yeah, we're gonna figure this out right this minute. Yeah, we're gonna figure it
Were there
out.
any buzzwords, speaking of that your officer used a lot?
Nah, there was one situation my officer just said, "Oh, that sucks."
That's straight to the point.
Yeah, yeah. But it was chill, so we just cruised around. Um, we talked about this a couple episodes, chat, and I want to talk about it again. The police driver rating. Okay, so I have a different perspective now.
Is the rating go up or down, or is it the same?
Does anybody in the chat remember what my rating was? I just said bad. I don't think I gave him a number. So I'm going to change my perspective and my stance here. The officer's driving was, I don't want to use the word erratic, but I'm trying to like think of something. So have you ever seen Star Wars? Like the first one where they're driving those like banshees or something, whatever they're called. That's kind of how the officer just rips. It's like you're just like sitting there like still, and then all of a sudden the officer just like, like all
Yes.
through the place.
Awesome.
Yeah, literally,
Yes.
there was one part I was like to myself, I was just thinking like we're flying a fighter jet. Just stay tight in your midline as we're going up like different roads. Like, what if this fucking thing tips? But some deep part of me, for some reason, I just trusted the officer. I was like,
That's
nothing's
good.
gonna happen
Were there any liquids?
in the car.
Coffee,
No,
water
no,
bottles?
I have water bottles. I was holding the whole fucking time because otherwise it's gonna slam into the side of the
Yeah,
car over and over and over again. The one thing, they're loud,
the
really
cars.
loud. Yeah, just you hear everything's plastic and grinding against each other and
You
squeaking.
gotta
And
they're probably ancient. Like, can we please fund the police? Like,
the ones in back home in Phoenixville, I think they drive Teslas.
really?
I'm pretty sure I saw on somebody's Instagram that there are Tesla police cars. I mean, like Dubai, they have like fucking because they have to chase supercars. They have like Porsches that
Also,
are their
hold on,
police cars.
pause. G, Luke Morris, anyone in the chat who's from the East Coast, can you please drop in the comments that on the East Coast, police officers have a remote to change the lights or some
Yeah,
kind of system that when they roll up, the lights will change for them? Like
yeah.
freaking Luke and
So
I are in Stone Age here in Cali. You have
yeah,
to like move
apparently,
over, wait for the freaking fire engine or the cop car to
yeah, the
try.
lights don't change for them. That's definitely a thing. It's
That's
been an
100%.
ongoing debate. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Gaz and yeah, definitely Luke would know this shit.
Gaz would know.
Yeah, you know how he gets though on the Instagram. He hasn't answered you yet.
No.
Um, but I'm gonna change my rating on the driving.
Okay, so we're
I
moving
s-
to erratic. We're
yeah,
going from bad
yeah,
to
to erratic. Like they're a very controlled erratic. Like telling you,
yeah,
they're like a Mario Kart style. Like they ain't gonna bash into shit. Mario Kart's bad because you run into shit, but they're you could they don't care about the car. It's not their car.
yeah. It's a
Like,
good way to put it.
yeah, it's more of like they ain't trying to brash it. They're not gonna hurt anybody. They're driving. They're in like very good control, but it's more of like you could you ain't gonna do that to your own car.
What was the most interesting, what do you call it? Stop?
Um, well, I mean, there was a couple interesting events that happened.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know if the officers or like if the like I signed some papers. Like I don't know what I'm legally allowed to talk about. Obviously, I'm not going to say names and like locations and all of that. But we went on a search, and and the officer and whatever they call him, his co-pilot. There's a name, and I call it his partner, but I like to call it different stuff. Again, if I had
Fix.
coffee last night, I would have fucked around. I would have fucked around with it and probably called them different names. I so bad wanted to get on and fucking talk to people, but I wasn't allowed.
You're not allowed to touch the radio.
I don't know. I don't think so. If I'd had coffee, I think I would have had a different experience. But my
You
officer
would've just
told us we
grabbed
weren't
the
allowed.
radio.
What?
You would have just grabbed the radio. What do you mean?
I had a lot of energy. So when we first got in the car, my officer was inside printing my fucking little badge that I had to wear. And and I think there was a couple calls coming through and I wanted to hop on. That's when I was texting I was like, we're about to go bust this fucking party or this go
Yeah,
do
that actually got
this.
me hyped too, and I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I thought it was a
Whipping.
high school party though, and like you were gonna throw some kids in the back and
Yeah.
like make them fear for their lives. They were gonna be gone forever.
So I was like stoked at that moment, pretty hype. And then like my officer didn't come back for a while. I just sat in the car.
Was it
And then,
on?
yeah, it was on. Yeah, yeah. They're not big environmental people. Just was just ripping.
So you could hear the radio in there.
Yeah, just going.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to pick it up.
Do
It's Bravo 4.
you remember your car number? Guess you can't say,
Uh
it, but
yeah, I remember the car number. But
is that how they identify stuff?
yeah,
Like
it's
squad
cool.
car 2 rolling out to dispatch.
Nah,
Dispatch over.
they have some dope names for them. Yeah.
That's sick.
Um
Like
at
nicknames?
first at first I thought they were nicknames and I was like, these fucking people, look at this. This is crazy. I want this job.
Yeah, like imagine you're called Nighthawk. Hey, Nighthawk, this is dispatch. Nighthawk, you there? Copy.
Yeah, no nicknames like that. It's a much more professional industry. I told my officer that he can do come to work with me one day.
I'm
Show
sure
them the
that
ropes,
was
show them how to use stuff like Salesforce and other cool technology that we have.
his name too. Like he's not allowed to talk to anybody. He has to listen to your calls.
Yeah, listen to calls, take down notes, tell them like, "Hey, so now I'm gonna click on,
I've
hit
lived
the"
it's not it's not fun, man. I would wish that upon anyone. You hear the same intro. Yes, Luke, did I catch you at a bad time?
But it's getting better and better because now I have different stuff going on, I'm like when I work from home, I'd love it if somebody came and just hung out. I have the espresso machine, we'll make some coffee, hang out, like, because
Just
I make
get
a couple
someone
calls
else.
and then I chat with the dogs, and I make a couple calls and I chat with the dogs and I do some stuff on the computer, press a couple buttons.
Bullshit.
What do
I'm
you
trying
mean?
to hang with this guy. I'm like, all right, dude, like we're gonna have some coffee. He's like, yeah. Oh shit, sorry, man, I got a meeting.
Yeah, my life's different now. I'm a much different, level headed. Um, but the most interesting call, or not most, there was two very interesting calls. I think I'm allowed to say it. So, we're strolling and we're searching for a suspect in the dark.
Where? Like a
Uh, in a field. We're just searching in a field.
in a field.
Yeah, so we climb down. There's a lot of like homeless encampments living down there. It's interesting. Now at this moment, it's officer, myself, and I'm in the back, and I'm just thinking to myself, like,
You're just
my
walking.
my back's wide open. I'm freezing. I
Dark
don't have
is
a
it?
jacket on. I just got short sleeves, long pants, cold. And I don't
You
even have
know,
a flashlight at this point.
dark.
Let's talk about that. My officer at one point was like, "Oh wait, can you see?" And then started to flash, and then he got me this dope ass little flashlight. I got to order one off Amazon. I want one.
Is there
They're pretty cool.
no like jacket or blanket in the car?
I didn't see one. My officer
So if
kept
you
the
pick up
windows
some
down.
naked person, like you just throw them in the back naked.
Yeah, I'm imagine. Yeah. I mean,
Jeez.
maybe they had, like I said, they had that kit in the back, and
Yeah.
um, they have like my officer had a briefcase.
You don't know what was in it?
Yeah, it's paperwork, pens.
Okay. Alright, so you're walking around, you're in the mid like, how dark is it? Can you see
Well,
your
my
hand?
officer briefcase um looked like a diaper bag.
Yeah,
So
we gotta fund the police. This is just embarrassing.
so yeah, we're just searching in this field. Nothing comes of it, but we're just going through like this area, back of my mind. I wasn't as nervous as I wasn't even nervous at this point. I was just like, it's
Well, I
kind
feel
of
like this is
dope.
kinda cool because you can actually help at this point. Like, if you see something.
Yeah. And they were like, wait, did you hear that? And I was like, yeah, I think so. I think I fucking heard it. But we're just strolling down there, walking around, going through this whole thing, just looking everywhere. Kind of like sus at the same time, but they're both confident, like they know what they're doing. They weren't scared.
Did they give
They were
you, like I wouldn't even know how to do that. What were you d like, did they give you some instruction on how to, like,
I
search?
wasn't I don't think it was serious. I didn't even have a flashlight at this point.
You're just following them?
If eventually, like I said, then I eventually got a flashlight. This little thing, size of my finger, thing was fucking bright.
Yeah.
And then they give me some like tips on how to use the flashlight because there's like a unique way to use it, or like reason behind it. So that was cool. The officer was very educational. Every time something come through would educate me. Knowledge is power. That's always cool. So I love that. Um, but yeah, that was one. We had some other interesting calls.
Is there, like, a leader in this search party, like, that really, like, fucking was keen on the shit?
No,
No, you're just wandering?
it wasn't like a search party. It was pretty.
Like, well, I'm thinking, like I'm picturing, like,
They
Manhunt, right? Where they
chose
trace.
to do this. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna go see if we can find so and so."
Yeah,
And
but you ever
like,
played Manhunt as a kid?
yeah,
Was it like that?
oh, I fucking wish that'd be dope.
It wasn't like that?
No, we just kind of searching with fucking flashlights and looking through this like fucking dense ass wasteland.
Yeah.
The people were probably right there, but but we didn't see anybody. Um, but yeah, then we just kind of drove around. Officer just like that's the part where as an officer I'd be beat. My bum would hurt, my hips would hurt, just up and down, especially at this nighttime shift. Um, but yeah, it's pretty dope. Like nothing crazy happened, but that's so much crazier than what a normal person sees on a day to day. I don't see that shit.
I think the search party, I would have been freaking out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think most of these situations you would have freaked out.
Yeah, like being alone with like
Yeah.
no weapon, just a flashlight.
Yeah. Well,
I
I know I wasn't even allowed to touch the little light on the side of the door.
of the car.
Yeah, it was off limits. There was a button. I couldn't get to the button.
Well, I heard that those are like set up because if there was nobody there, like you
Yeah.
can't reach it.
Yeah. My officer didn't, I don't remember him setting anything. So
Did you use the lights at all in your shift?
yeah. Yeah. We had a couple, pullovers, basic stuff, simple, just, traffic violations and
Did anyone
the
ever get put in
lights.
the back of the car?
Yeah.
You did put someone in the back of the car.
Yeah. Now
That's
this is towards the end of my shift. I'm
bad.
about to, I'm starting to get real sleepy over here. This would have been the situation again if I, didn't have to redo the house when I got home on Sunday. I probably would have stayed the whole night because by this point, we're more than halfway through the shift. And it's like, I think we only had 3 or 4 hours left by the time we were done with everything that we were doing. A lot of driving just back and forth.
Did they get a lunch break or a dinner break?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was like for time. It's a good thing we do CrossFit. It was like, sit down and eat as quick as you can.
Do
The
you tell
officers,
dispatch?
I don't think so. But maybe it's like Slack and they put like a thing on the computer of like eating. But I don't think so.
Well, yeah, I was just now that I think about it, yeah, where could you what's open? Where'd you go?
Well, we had to get food before that, and that's the thing. The West Coast is so different. Like East Coast, we could have gone to like Wawa, anywhere. A bunch of places are open. Here it was like, yeah, the ghost town. Everything's shut down. So we just bopped around town.
So you just didn't eat?
Now we ate dinner at 9, and then we didn't eat after that.
No.
There was, I think, one place that we could have stopped, but at that point, the officer relieved me of my duties
Sharon
for the
says Circle K. She has no
officer.
idea what a Wawa is.
The officer relieved me of my duties, but again, if we didn't have to redo the house today, I probably would have, stayed. I would have gotten some coffee with the officer and some donuts. I'm pretty sure
Do
that's what
they
he said.
actually eat that?
That's what I think he said. Yeah, he
Oh.
gets a chocolate glazed donuts with rainbow sprinkles and a black coffee with half and half. It's
We
fucking
gotta
crazy.
get the donuts out of the police force.
Yeah.
What
He
about
just
a
said
piece of
the
liver?
officer was
Imagine if
explaining
they all
it's like
ate a piece
nostalgia.
of liver.
What?
I said, imagine if they all ate a piece of liver instead.
Yeah. Instead, we'd have to start a liver donut or like a donut shop or something.
Dude, it's crazy. I know how I was telling you I was tired today, and then we had those liver burgers.
Yeah.
I fucking got like a second wind after that.
Did you?
Yeah, like when I got to your house, I was vibing.
Wow. I'm all out of liver. I just take the pills. I haven't eaten any in a couple days. I had heart. Same thing. I cooked it the other day, dude. I just can't. I got to eat it raw.
Yeah, cooking it's tough.
The smell just gets to me, gets to my soul. It's just something about it. It has like a stank to it.
So anyway, when you had someone in the back of the car,
Yeah.
what was that
It's
like? How
it's
that
really
happened?
rattling. Now we're driving to prison and kind of was like the person's behind me, could do stuff. This person was just
Chatty?
talking a lot.
They
Yeah,
were
just
chatty.
talking to themselves or kept trying to talk to the officer and I. The person didn't know what I was like doing. Also, I think they thought I like same exact thing was like an undercover or like detective or something else. I think most people. There was this really cool one also in the middle of the night we went to, but the couple that we went to, but this was now we're driving. And yeah, in the back of the car, so it's really loud. They're just sitting back there. I'm pretty sure still in cuffs. But yeah, the officer drives like much more controllable because now they have some more just like on the bumps.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was an interesting experience because I can hear a lot. So like the acrylic or the plexiglass in the back, so I could hear a lot more going on. The officer would ask me what they said, and I would explain, and then the officer would say something back to the person.
Are you allowed? You're not allowed to talk to them?
I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't, um, but I wanted to. I was tempted to.
You and the officer could have fucked with them.
I don't know what's legal, so I think it's more of just, like, you can't tamper with, like, abuse at that point, like, you're detaining a human.
Yeah, but like, what if you were allowed? What if you picked up your cell phone and you were like, "Hey, this is Detective Luke. I'm just looking to transfer over to the CIA code 137."
Yeah,
Yeah, hey,
that's like fucking hazing, bro.
is it loud?
Yeah, you can't haze people. I was also wondering if that was something like, what if they hazed me when I got to the station, like, initiation?
They might have.
Yeah, they didn't. I didn't even get, like, a shirt. I thought they were gonna give me, like, a shirt that said, like, police department on it.
That'd be cool, but
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing. I was also thinking about this, and this is probably, like, somebody, like, weird people probably do this, but what if, like, every time we just traveled, that was, like, a thing we did, ride-alongs in different cities?
That'd be kind of cool.
It'd be interesting. It'd be like CrossFit gyms, but you're doing drop-ins at police stations, like ride-alongs.
I mean, you could do that.
I think. I don't I would imagine they probably would fucking check me at some point and be like, "What are you doing?" Because it would at that point, I don't know, maybe it would be like a fucking violation of security, like I'm trying to learn the
Yeah,
all
how
yeah, something weird, I don't know. But I'd sign an oath. I'd swear under oath. Fucking take a truth detector, whatever it is. But eventful, I would do it again.
are you allowed
Uh,
to do it again? I wonder. Yeah, kind of the
that's what I
same
don't know.
question.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So it's just a one and done.
Yeah, I think it's like a yeah, it's like a one-time, once in a lifetime opportunity.
Cool.
I'd be curious if like maybe I go with a different officer. Um, I'd be curious to see what it's like to go with different people, like who have different opinions. But I think also this one was just randomly assigned to me. And I think it was the perfect fit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good fit.
yeah,
It's almost like your older brother.
yeah. It kind of felt like that. You know,
Yeah. Nice.
they were older than me.
Are they?
But I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. But but yeah, man, that was that. I'm exhausted. I've been up since 8 a.m. Went to bed at 3:30, woke up at 8, drove to LA, fixed the house, the water leak. It's all good for now. Hung the bikes. I didn't bike. Um, did a lot of work. What else?
We built a whole fucking storage unit in the
Yeah,
garage.
well, we didn't finish it, but
You
we did
mean
all do it.
what more do you need me to do there?
We gotta put the other shelf up. I gotta do it.
Yeah, but I mean, like that. Did you guys decide what was the final verdict on that anyway?
On what?
On what we built? It's just
Yeah, it was good. It was nice. She loved it.
it's approved.
Yeah, it was approved. We just got to get some more containers and just like organize all the cabinets over. So, like you were saying, like that new storage unit is solely for stuff that you're not getting in every day.
Yeah.
At that point, you're going to be miserable going over there. My car is there. It's like the cabinets that you can get to are going to be like we got to reorganize everything. Like those cabinets are just going to be for stuff that you get to daily. Everything that's in them that you don't touch and hasn't been touched, put it in a fucking box and put it over there or throw it away.
Yeah.
Doing that, dude, this made me realize how fucking crazy, like, the amount of stuff we have in, like, the trash.
Oh yeah.
Like, the shit we threw away this weekend was like, what do they do with this stuff?
Just put it in a hole.
And, like, do what with it? It
Just
just
sits there.
rots. Like, none of it's never, ever, ever,
Well,
ever
that's
gonna
what
be
I wonder
good.
about California. Yeah, like there's no water here. Like I just picture stuff rotting with water. Like if you just put stuff in a dry hole, like how long does that take to decompose?
Yeah. But, like, even that, think about the water. Like, we're drinking that.
Yeah.
If you don't have an RO filter at your house, get one.
And get a
Um,
hydrogen bottle. Luke and
yeah.
I's next
Yeah,
purchase.
so let's talk about a couple things. Some of the viewers on the chat will love this. Make sure our Instagram's going to cut in 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes exactly. So we will restart the stream. And the stream is going to be over in 15 minutes because I got to go to bed. But the hydrogen bottle, vegetables, sugar, nutrition, CrossFit. Where do you want to go?
Let's start with the hydrogen bottles.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about, I
Common
don't know too
sense
much about
research.
it.
I thought you told me.
I've done some extensive research. We have some viewers out there that do some extensive research. They literally, I think there's some viewers on this that try to just go against everything me and you say.
Yeah.
There's some viewers out there like that. So, like, we'll say, like, hydrogen bottle, they're gonna be like, "Actually, there's a better way, water that removes all of the oxygen from it." Um, but yeah, we talked about so hydrogen bottles. It's a $250 bottle that has a hydrogen making system in it that makes hydrogen in the water.
So I did some non-extensive research on my drive home. It's just looking for like more info on hydrogen bottles. And I found this one dude. Apparently, there's like billions of them. He said basically, literally, the Gary Brecka on Joe Rogan when he mentioned it, it blew up on the internet. He said, so now there's a bunch of hydrogen bottles. So like he was explaining like what they do, how they work, like all the stuff I was asking about. And then, but he was saying like, got to be careful because like, some of them are just, yeah, bullshit. They just like light up.
And make bubbles.
They don't even do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
yeah.
those knockoffs on
Yeah,
Amazon.
that are, yeah, still expensive, but half the price.
Yeah.
That's why I guess you gotta go with, like, the brands that these people recommend or
But the
talk about.
thinking is it adds hydrogen gas. It doesn't change the water molecule to your water.
Doesn't make it taste
Hydrogen
different.
helps keep you, yeah. And the benefits of hydrogen are there's a lot, but it's like, the big
Increased
things.
energy,
Yeah, focus, better blood.
absorption, better
Yeah, it does good
absorption.
blood. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, better absorption of, like, minerals, the food you're eating. Uh, did you say recovery?
No, I didn't say that yet.
Yeah, recovery is one of them. So, they're interesting, but we're probably gonna get them. The cost, a little bit steep.
How we looking for cost?
$250.
That's for like a legit brand, right?
Yeah, that's the Eco H2O or Echo H2O. ECHOHO2
Yeah. Echo
or H.
Go.
Yeah, that one's the shit one. You got to do the other one. No, Echo Go, and then there's the Echo Go Plus, I think. Whatever one's more expensive is the one that's better.
That's the more expensive one.
Yeah, because one of them, like, you can't charge certain stuff. Yeah. There's your boy, Gary Brecka.
Here you go. This little chart here reduces oxidative stress, inflammation, gut health, brain function, energy, athletic fatigue is the big one I'm chasing after.
So, all right. So, a lot of people are going to be like, it's bullshit. And like, Matt's an idiot and he just buys stuff. Luke's an idiot, just buys stuff. What's going to be your argument here for some of those haters, we'll call them?
My argument is like, I'm open minded, bro. Like, step off me. I'm trying this shit out. Like, if it works, fucking that's awesome. It's like the Sleep 8 mattress, like I was telling you. Like, the Sleep 8 mattress, yeah, all it does is control. It pumps water in your bed, and like, it sounds stupid. It just controls the temperature, but holy shit, game changer in my life.
Yeah,
Like, I never
you're just
get night sweats anymore.
called
Like,
8 sleep.
I wake up and with like a warm bed. I go to bed with a nice cold bed, just like I like it. Like my sleep is better. Like 100% would buy that 20 times over again.
Over. So, yeah, it's something you're literally never going to get rid of.
Yeah, this thing, like, I don't know. Maybe it'll work, which would be great. Like, maybe I'll fucking recover and just start beating Sam every day in workouts. And like, dude, sorry about it, bro. Or
Yeah.
yeah, maybe it doesn't work and I'm out 250. Like, at least I tried. I gave it a shot,
Yeah. It's got a 5-year warranty. So, if it breaks, you're good. That's a benefit. Instagram's about
Dude, for letting me know about the warranty.
what?
I said, thanks for letting me know about the warranty. Shit. I never look at that when I'm shopping.
I was just told by some like close friends that you got to start to look at stuff. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in the thing. But yeah, gonna try that. Matt might start eating vegetables again, chat.
Nah, chat.
I just said it. I just wanted to say that right before the Instagram shut down, which it has shut down.
No, it's still up.
It's dead on my screen.
We got 2 in the YouTube. Sandra
Who'd
Mejia just literally joined the Instagram. Oh yeah, it shut down. Let me fire that back up. Chat. Those on YouTube. Who's out there on YouTube? Anybody? We got one viewer on the YouTube.
whom?
I don't know. It's a mystery. But
Shit.
what's wrong?
You're yawning.
You're gonna
Yeah, we're
sleep good
live.
tonight, though, I bet.
I hope. Or it's gonna be the opposite, where it's gonna be fucking trash sleep.
Really?
Yeah, you
Have you
never
not
know. I've been sleeping better, but
This could
uh
help, dude.
the hydrogen water might help.
It could.
You know, I'm always trying to take stuff, so I've tried hydrogen water, amino acids. I got to figure out how to make my
What are your
body more
thoughts on
alkaline.
this? Because you said you felt really amped. I didn't get that.
I mean, I feel slightly better when
Like at
when I take them. Like in the morning, I'll drink a cup of water with the mineral salt in it. You know, then I take the aminos, and
Oh,
I
you take
felt
an empty stomach.
yeah right in the morning. Kickstart my day on my drive to work.
See, I don't think I've done that.
Yeah, I try it. You could also, I can't remember if it was the liquid version or the pills that made me feel that way. I'm pretty sure it was the powdered version.
Oh, I haven't
Like I
tried
don't know
that.
if the absorption is different, faster or something like that. But it kind of has like the citric acid ones, so just like citrus and the amino blend. Some of the other ones have sunflower oil, crazy
Yeah,
dumb
get
shit.
that out of there.
Yeah, get that out of here. My
But like
Instagram.
it's like I was telling you before, man. I don't really have an interest to eat vegetables.
Yeah, for anybody out there that missed that, there's another podcast that if you want to listen to it, me and Matt don't eat vegetables, but it's a lot of talk about gut health. Why don't you won't eat vegetables? Because why?
I just don't really enjoy them. I used to eat them because I thought you had to, but maybe that was just misdirection. It's funny. You look back and it's like, do you ever miss kale? Like, is there ever a moment when you're like, man, I could go for like a kale salad,
The smell of it, the taste of it, the bloat after it,
dude?
all of the above, brutal. I can't do it.
I used to think about how I would make my kale salad, and most of the time it was like ACV and a ton of honey or lemon juice, but mostly honey, or and then cranberries in there to again just try to sweeten up the fucking
The kale.
kale.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, that podcast we were listening to, I still need to like listen to it again and again and again to try to just understand it more. But gut health and like how it like layers into the whole system and foliage, like chat. I know people in here fought with us or told us like it's not that we're against vegetables. I'm not. It's more of like like you said, I don't like eating kale. If I had to pick one, it would be spinach and like string beans. And I don't even know if you would call that like a hardcore vegetable.
Spinach, probably.
Yeah, that's like the leafy green. But like aside from that, what else are vegetables? Like I eat tomatoes. I eat zucchini.
Carrots, celery, broccoli, cauliflower.
Nah, I can't fuck with broccoli. I can't fuck with Brussels sprouts. Dude, I eat both of those. Immediately my gut's trashed. I
Yeah.
remember when I was on RP and I would like I would need more food. So I was like, I need fucking something. And I would make like fried Brussels sprouts in the oven. First of all, the smell of Brussels sprouts when they're cooking makes me sick.
Yeah.
I
He
hate
had
it.
a reaction.
God, I hate it. Do you like it?
Brussels sprouts? No.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
smells.
Again, that's another vegetable that I would cook with bacon like bacon. Like
Yeah,
you
you're the
use
pancetta guy. Got to make it
yeah.
taste good. Yeah. Spinach, I don't hate. Like I could eat it. It does. I hate the taste that it leaves on your teeth, like that chalkiness.
Yeah.
Peppers, I don't mind. But again, there's certain foods that I always get acid reflux from, like immediately. And that's where I need to start to understand this a little bit better of like what's acidic, what's not acidic, what causes reflux, how do you survive if you're not eating carbs, how do you function in workouts, like and so on. There's like such a fine line that you got to figure out.
Peppers are an interesting one too to think
Yeah.
about. Like they are literally a vegetable that gives your body a reaction, and it's not a good one.
Well, spicy peppers, yeah. I'm talking like when
Yeah,
I think peppers, I think bell peppers, yeah. But I guess jalapeno and all these other ones, it's
like a
crazy.
serrano or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
behind pepper,
yeah. I forgot about that shit.
onions, another vegetable.
Yeah, there was onions on the burger I had last night. Just I took them off.
Yeah,
Not a fan. I don't like them. Don't like them. Bread, I'm honestly okay with. Do I
yeah.
feel great on it? Sluggish sometimes, but
But you
I
can
don't think that's
moderate
the
that,
bread.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Don't
Yeah,
eat as much.
yeah. Like if I have like a couple little tiny slices, like I'm usually pretty good. If I
Yeah,
gorge it and do a full
a
sandwich.
loaf.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then all of a sudden it's just too much at once. I don't think it
yeah.
has anything to do with gluten or anything after that. Bloat, whatever you want to call it. It's like the sourdough. I'm okay with.
With the
Just like
ancient
other things. Yeah, with the ancient grains.
grains.
Ancient grains. I think we'll have to dig into the CrossFit stuff on
Yeah,
a
yeah,
special pop-up one this week
yeah.
because we got a long list of shit to talk about on the CrossFit segment.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna start doing like stuff that Savon does, like Sam versus the world.
Sam and I are gonna do that, dude. This Friday, 10 a.m. Hopefully, if he's off. I don't know if he's off.
At 10 a.m., you're gonna do it live.
Well, that's when that goes live. So
I think he's
start
off.
with him and just wait, see what the workout is. I think I'll just
Yeah.
embarrass myself, but it'll be funny. Maybe I'll plug the Nobo podcast.
Are you off on Friday?
No,
You're gonna, yeah.
just take for that hour. No
That's
live
right.
call-ins again.
Yeah.
You have a voicemail. I have a couple more voicemails, so let me play one. Just why not rip it?
We didn't give anything away tonight. Also, we're gonna do a
Yeah.
special episode this week. We're gonna give away a pizza if you call in.
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah, anywhere. We'll call into your local pizza shop and we're gonna order you something of our choice from a pizza shop.
So we got this voicemail April 21st. Was that last week?
That was last week.
Don't know who it is, but we'll give it a rip.
Hi, yeah, I'm watching the Noble podcast right now, and I'd like to win the free beanie. Just give me a call back. Thanks, bye.
Wait, why didn't we get that call?
Because it was off. We were off the air at that point.
Oh, and you didn't answer? You don't have it hooked up to your phone?
No, I have it on Do Not Disturb because I don't want these crazy people fucking calling me off hours.
Yeah. Do we have anything to give away tonight? What else you got at the office?
I got these construction glasses.
What else? What other Nobo gear do we have? Ken.
She's like dead asleep.
Yeah. She just went up. She's not asleep. Ken.
Jose, finally popping Jose, dude. You always come in here like right when we're wrapping it up. Why don't you rip the dial? It's your boy Jose, dude.
Oh, my boy Jose. What is this fucking? I was so confused. I was like, who are you talking about? He's
he
in.
chased up last second.
He's in. Multiple people can call him, right? We could do multiple callers. We can get in here and debate. Jose, I'm gonna fucking do a citizen's arrest on you tomorrow.
Do you boys still do that at work? Say double tap.
No, me and him don't say that. He
always
says something else.
Shit, we got a call.
We got a caller. It's our boy.
Caller.
Yeah, yo.
What up?
Big fan.
This is rip it, dude. This is like a cold call right now.
Yeah. How you been?
Fuck no.
Jose, this is Matt. Matt, this is Jose. Nice to meet you guys.
I listen to you guys.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I've just overheard your calls.
I play in some of your recordings.
How's
What are
it
you
going?
trying?
Jaying up late here.
I heard you guys twice here. Hold up. sorry. Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
you.
Oh, okay, cool. I was hearing you guys twice because I had the app open still.
Yeah. Hey man, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but you got a few seconds to chat.
Oh, dear God. I'm on my night walk, man.
You gotta say,
you're walking us
man.
around. I
You
ain't
gotta
got
say,
time to
man.
You
Did
guys are wrapping up. Missed it?
Yeah, you missed it. Well, this one's a whole story on Luke's. Luke did a ride along this weekend. I don't know if he told you.
at the police station?
I think you did mention that. That was
It was good. Yeah, I did. I think I might have mentioned it to you. It was good. I got called a narc. What's a narc?
It's like a rat.
Yeah, that's what I
Are you
thought.
marking the people or what?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it tomorrow, dude. Yeah.
Are you gonna bring it up and stand up?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring. No, I don't bring. Jose's the culture king at work, so Jose likes to make sure everybody knows everything about everybody. Like he'll call everybody out. Like if they did something on the weekend, he'll let everybody know that that person did something.
So he'll bring this up for you.
Yeah, he's the culture
I'm the
king. Is what we
culture
call
hire
him.
at work. That's all I bring to the table.
That's
Yeah. Like new people come in, he's
My
like, "Let me
job-
take you on a tour of the bluffs."
No, my job mainly is to make sure Luke has a miserable day.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so you can kick off standoff by telling everybody he made his girlfriend pissed off by redoing the garage.
I'll mention that for sure.
Yeah, Jose probably will be late to stand up too. He shows up like on the dot.
No, it's Monday morning. I'm at the gym in the morning, so I might be late.
You doing the workout tomorrow? The CrossFit WOD?
Fuck no.
What
Send it to me.
what's
Maybe.
What's your workout look like tomorrow?
Tomorrow's a push day, so just
Push.
shoulders, chest, and tricep. Pretty basic split.
Upper
leg
body push?
Yeah, upper body push. Not doing any legs. I'm still nursing that groin injury from soccer. So
That was what, 5 or 7 years ago?
no, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do basic rehab for the groin, but
Wait, Jose, do you live
I'm
in
also
Ventura?
neglecting it. Do I live in Ventura?
Yeah.
No, I'm in Cartman.
Damn, I was trying to
But
recruit you for the kickball league.
He's in. He said he'll make
I'm
the commute.
down.
Okay. I'm not the
No, I
coach,
told
so
Luke
you're
I'd
gonna have to
do
go. Well, we have to do tryouts apparently. So
Yeah,
you're
we're
gonna have
doing tryouts for the team.
All right, that's fine, man. I hope I can impress you guys. What are you guys looking for in an ideal candidate?
to- I'm not actually in the staffing committee. I'm just
Yeah. So the staffing committee is looking for, a couple things we're looking for here. We need to solve a couple problems, first of all. So we're trying to fill a couple gaps. Last year we had a lack of kicking, a lack of communication, and we had a lack of hand-eye coordination. So the team really fell apart. They couldn't catch, they couldn't kick, and yeah. So
How
Ethan,
did that
can you
affect
bring
you
any
guys'
of those?
overall performance?
Can you bring any of those things to the table?
I believe so. I think I can bring the athleticism and communication, bring the energy, bring the team together. I can also guarantee you that I can bring some former college soccer players to join the squad.
Oh shit.
They'll have to go through the interview process as well. But can you kick? Like, what's your longest kick that you got? We have a couple of viewers in here. So Jose used to be a professional soccer player. Where'd you play, Jose?
No. How big's the field? What kind of field are you running?
Jose was like a pro soccer player. He was semi-pro. Don't play it down, dude. Or was that Jonathan?
Jonathan wishes he were me, bro.
Jose's just talking about it. So we had a
You
pro.
guys are playing with handballs? Are you playing with like those handballs, like those rubber balls? Like,
Yeah, the
playing-
water polo balls.
Yeah, we're
Put
playing
some
with
behind
deflate-
it.
They're like
a water
half-
polo, you ding that shit far as fuck.
Well, they're a little deflated. Is that going to affect it at all?
Nah, it will, but it should still be okay.
Yeah. Luke likes to like really lean back when he kicks it. Would you recommend that?
I mean, the further back you lean, kind of the more air you're gonna get behind it. So I wouldn't recommend it.
That was usually the problem that he ran
Yeah, but so
into.
yeah, we would run into a problem where I would probably be I was the best high kicker. So the ball would go there was a skill fucking behind it. The ball would go so high in the air that sometimes they would get blinded trying to catch it and it would bounce off their chest.
We're talking infield still, though.
It's a good strategy. It gives everyone time to get
Yeah.
forward, but if they catch it, then they got to tag up.
Yeah, but usually I was always up at like 2 men out.
Yeah, no, I would suggest you get your plant foot next to the ball, get your knee and chest over the ball, and you drive that.
That's
I
hard.
don't
You
know why
can't.
that feels so weird. Yeah, like it feels so weird to do that.
Well, we didn't wear cleats. That was
Yeah,
part of the issue.
Are you allowed to wear cleats?
Yeah, because I mean, the dirt, dude, gets so slippery that you almost eat shit.
I played in the kickball league back in Long Beach when I was in college, and then we got disqualified because they found out I was a college athlete, and they said that we were using ringers.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, our
Yeah,
tryouts.
I would like steal bases all the time, and like I was just all over the place, and I couldn't go anymore. I got uninvited.
Wow, you won't get uninvited if you make the team.
Fair enough. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're gonna run a tight
My
ship.
best days are behind me, but I think I still have a lot to contribute to this team, Coach.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you at the tryouts. So we're gonna put it together, and then we're gonna do a fucking draft.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm fucking in.
Let's fucking rip it.
Anything else, Coach?
No, that's it. Jose, dude, thanks for calling in, man. We didn't do the giveaway this week, but we'll do one next week.
Next weekend, if you call in, we're giving away a pizza of your choice.
Hell yeah, that's in line with my eating habits. I'm trying to
all right.
nail it down.
Then we'll get you something else. What order you? We'll get you some coffee from.
Fish food's good.
Yeah,
Fish food's good. I got an aquarium.
yeah.
Nah, really?
No, he doesn't fucking have an aquarium.
I was gonna say I got a tank for you, dude. I got a nice 55-gallon tank.
Nah, he doesn't have one.
I mean, if I need to get started, then maybe. Luke's trying to convert me.
Yeah.
Trying to convert the whole office. I tell everybody.
We need people to rip to the fish store with.
Yeah.
It's a good time, dude. It's a good time.
You'd have fun.
Traffic.
That does sound like a group outing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It's all hype.
Yeah, we chat with each other. We have some deep conversations.
Luke tries to reverse salesman him.
Yeah. Reverse salesman who?
The owner of the fish store.
I don't do that.
Trying to get him to buy your shit.
Yeah, I try to. Sometimes I'll bring stuff and sell it to him.
No, one time he rolled in there and he saw this like used piece of equipment. He was like, "Hey, you selling that? I'll buy it from you."
And he gave it to me. He tried to sell it to me.
Work culture, you know, I think a Procore fish tank would be
That'd be sick.
a great idea.
That'd be dope. That'd be really cool. That's a fucking good idea.
I think you should
propose the idea. I'll put my P&W tank there. Something small.
When you're up for your promotion, you can put that on the list. Be like, "Hey, man, I started the company fish tank. I caught fucking the CEO looking at that thing."
My
I like
promotion.
the idea.
I'm going to the academy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you are with that bad shoulder.
Yeah, fuck them.
Try that at work too, Jose.
Yeah, don't even.
Yeah, all the time.
Does he? Is he over there doing stretches in the cubicle or in your little?
Now we go do pull-ups in the gym, and then Jose cries about the bar being too slippery.
Yeah, I mean that's
No,
one
with
thing
the
Luke's
chalk.
good at.
Since we got the chalk, I've been ripping him out.
That is Luke's strong suit. There, I don't think you can out hang him.
Yeah,
Dude, no, those are tough, man.
we're gonna do a deadman competition in the office.
A couple months ago, I could only do one. Now I'm getting close to 10.
That would be a great peak week idea.
What?
How
I don't know if I
long?
can get
So
behind that one.
you have to stay hanging while you're on your full call.
Some of those calls are like 30 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
I would die.
Yeah. Luke Lombardi, some of the calls are 30 minutes. Get in and get out.
True.
2.5.
Yeah, I try to learn about their life, talk to them. You know, Jose is more of like, "Yo, Jose from Procore, what's going on, man? How you doing, man?"
Now
Good, man.
the last guy I chatted to on Friday, I was talking about places to move. We weren't even talking about Procore.
There you go.
Talking about the mountains and shit. About learning how to fish. It was a chill talk. I forgot I was even at work.
Yeah, that's what you need to do more of.
Honestly.
It'll be good, dude. It'll be good. All right, boys. Luke has hit his peak fucking time.
All right, Jose. We'll see you tomorrow at work.
All right, yeah, appreciate you guys.
GG's home dog. Coach, I hit the wall. It's time for bed.
Yeah, I'm tired too. It's 9:20, longest podcast ever.
Yeah. All right. Well, GG's, dude. We'll do a podcast this week.
Yeah. And Averlaney on Twitch, you're just late.
Thanks for the follow.
Get the fuck out.
See ya.
See ya.